Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's Wednesday, April 16, 2025. Long story short here, if you guys haven't seen the previous videos, I did blow the accounts. All 19 accounts are now gone that I was trading for the last month and a half here. Took too much drawdown, 11 losing trades in a row, just my accounts couldn't handle that, and they're all gone yesterday. I traded Evals. Not good at trading. Actually, it was horrendous trading, a lot of gambling. I did start following my rules for a little bit, and then for some reason, I wanted to do something different than the strategy that's gotten me here to this place today, and it was horrendous. It was bad. As a word to advice to you guys, if you don't have a strategy, please, guys, step away from the markets. Make sure you guys trade, or you guys have a set plan, a set rules you guys follow. Make sure you follow something, and you guys are journaling your trades. Journal a little bit, and every day come into the market, making sure you're 1% better every single day. And gambling in these markets is just not worth it. It's too much of a headache, too much stress. You lose too much money. You spend unnecessary spending, and honestly, it's just not worth it. So please, do as I say, not as I do. And I hope you guys come up with a strategy and a plan, and you guys get better at that strategy and that plan every single day. With that being said, today, I did manage to get 5 Apex accounts to funded. The other accounts are evals. They hit the max drawdown of the day yesterday, but we can trade them again today, and we'll be doing that. A lot of people in the comment section ask me, am I going to change my strategy? Am I going to do this? Am I going to do that? Nothing's going to change for me, guys. My strategy has proven consistency and has proven profitability for over the last 4 months. And unfortunately, we had a little bit of a rough patch here. If I journal all my trades, in the month of March, we should only be down -1R as of today. So based on my rules and my criteria and everything, if I take 100% my setups, my strategy, I'm only down 1R. So that drawdown you guys saw last week, there was a little bit of rough patches, a couple subpar setups that I shouldn't have taken. And if I could avoid those, then my strategy is profitable. So we're going to continue today with the same exact thing we've been doing. We're going to trade like a casino, guys. We're going to make sure we execute our edge, and long term, our edge will play out. So we're going to take a look at the chart, see what levels we have and any trades we might take. Okay, guys, here we are in the charts. As you guys seen before, if you haven't, here we follow the same exact procedure every single morning. ES hourly on the right, or left, sorry. NQ hourly on the right. We start off by marking out the session high all the way up here, session low all the way down here. 50% retracement is the orange line, dashed line you see on my chart. Same thing on ES, session low here, session high all the way up here. 50% retracement is the orange dotted line here. We wait for price to be, we wait for one of these key levels to be swept. So down here, price is currently approaching one of these key levels. Once price sweeps, again, we look for the fair value gaps, the imbalances on the chart, and we wait for one of them to be disrespected, inversed, and that's my entry model. So right now, what we're going to be doing is just wait for one of these 2 levels to be tapped into. Nothing much else on the chart other than all the way up here, which would be a very large move on NQ, 340 points, 350 points. If price wants to come all the way up here, that would be a key level for me. But as you guys see, price is approaching here, which is London low as well. So that's a double confluence, added confluence, or it might have actually tapped into it. So we might be interested in a possible long setup here. Again, guys, we're going to be super patient, super disciplined. We're going to make sure we execute to the best of our abilities. Last week, we don't worry about that. It is behind us now. Today is a new day filled with new opportunities, guys. And we're going to make sure we capitalize on these opportunities. Wins or losses does not matter as long as we focus on the process. So I'll go ahead and update you guys here. If price just wants to continue selling off, there's not much in terms of levels. All the way down here, we do have this on the hourly, but as you guys see, it has to move a little bit further. So we're going to be patient here, guys. Brand new funded accounts, we do not want to rush these. We do not want to mess these up, and we're going to try to grow these and get these to the finish line, get a payout on all 5 of these eventually, and hopefully it all works out. So I'll go ahead and update you guys here in a bit, and I'll let you guys know what we can take. Okay, guys, potential NQ short here. If we get this closed below on the 2-minute, 5 seconds before candle closes. We'll see, and we are in on that trade. Okay, guys, so here we are on the charts. As you guys see, the orange dotted line here, you guys can both see it on both ES and NQ. The 2-minute went pushed above it. There was a couple gaps here in the way. My setup requires for the last gap, or last singular gap, to be inversed and disrespected. And once price closed right here at the 2-minute, you guys see that's when I enter in on the trade. Hourly, not much in terms of levels here. There was a level all the way up here, and then the session low all the way down here. So we're expecting price to potentially continue the sell-off and price to act as a magnet. There's a lot of stop losses down here on that move up. So I'm expecting price to act as a magnet towards these stop losses that people have placed at these pivot lows, and potentially be take over all that and give a move lower. So okay, guys, quick update on the trade. I wanted to update you guys here. We've been in this trade for about an hour and 40 minutes. Price, as you guys see, went in my favor. It's been working in my favor this whole time. Haven't seen a tick or anything, any drawdown yet. But as you guys see, it's 10:29. At 10:30, Fed Powell comes out and has a speech. So that is news in itself. Price is super volatile whenever he decides to speak and open his mouth. And so because of that reason, we went ahead and moved stop loss to break even now. Whenever he does speak in about 30 seconds, if price wants to shoot down, that'd be awesome. Hit my full TP. But if not, if price comes up towards my entry, I'll make sure I get out of the trade break even. Again, I don't usually do my break even stop losses because that's my journaling shows me that the 2R all or nothing is works out better over time. But again, we don't control the news and random spikes. It could be a 200-point candle, 300-point candle. I don't want to be part of that. If it goes in my favor, great. If not, then it is what it is. So news came out right now. You guys see that? Again, that is crazy. I probably should have taken that out right there, but we have our targets, we have our stop losses. It's working in our favor. That's what I'm talking about, guys. You can't make that, like, you can't really control that. And it's a pretty large spike here. 60 points, 70 points in a matter of 30 seconds. So it's super crazy, super volatile. And we'll see. Hopefully it keeps going down. Takes me out for a full TP. And we can finish up the recap off of this video. But I'll go ahead and update you guys just in case it does want to chop around a little bit longer. And I'll let you guys know. All right, guys. And there you have it. As you guys saw when the first price came out, it was going down, worked in my favor, thankfully, and it took me out for full plus 2R. That's what I was saying, guys. News, if you're not already in a trade, then it's better for you to just wait a couple minutes, probably 10 minutes after news comes out, let price settle for a bit, and then try to jump in on some trades. But since I was already in on this trade, I just moved my stop loss to break even. I minimized my risk because if this would have gone against me, you see how big this is. This would have easily taken me out for full minus 1R. So that's why I minimized my risk, moved stop loss to break even, left my take profit where it was. And if it was going to hit it, great. If it wasn't, great. At least I minimized my risk and I was done with that trade. So I'll go ahead and show you guys the few soldiers that I have. As you guys know, I lost all the accounts on Monday. Here's the new accounts, 5 Apex accounts that I was able to get to funded yesterday. And you guys can see what they're looking like so far. So again, I'll show you guys the trades we took. 1 trade, 1 winner, 0 losers, plus 2R on the day. You guys can see here the execution was in the trade for an hour and 41 minutes. Again, a lot of patience, a lot of discipline to be able to hold that trade and follow your rules, not want to get in, get out, not want to do anything crazy. Need to be able to handle your emotions and be disciplined and execute properly. So there you guys have it. Again, like I mentioned earlier, April, if I would have followed all my rules, after this trade, I'd actually be up plus 1R on the month. Unfortunately, the drawdown on the accounts, I wasn't able to hold on to that, and we lost them. But here we are again, growing these accounts, and hopefully we get a couple more My Funded Futures accounts to funded. They had a pretty decent day. Unfortunately, I was not able to up the sizing on the Evals, and I took the same winner, so $400 on the My Funded Futures and the Tradeify account. I'll probably trade those off camera right now and see if I could get them to funded. And if you'll see tomorrow. Again, I'm not going to be spending any more money on Evals. I won't be able to fund my personal account until I receive payouts from these Apex accounts. If not, then I'll go down to 1 account and I'll make sure I rebuild it. I don't want to spend any more money on Evals here. I'm going to buckle down on whatever accounts I do have, and we'll continue from there. So again, the discipline paid off today. Patience, discipline, execution, proper mindset coming into trading today, understanding what the probabilities are, treating this like a casino, but making sure that I know that I have the edge and long-term my edge will play out. So with all that being said, I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.